Hey YouTube, it's that dude named Dave and welcome back to my channel. Before we get started here, I need to do my price for mission. I don't charge much. Like, subscribe, and click on that bell notification below. Here's the deal. I see you guys are watching all these videos I drop every day, but you're not subbed yet. So let me help you by helping me out here. Give you guys a few seconds to do this here. Okay, few seconds, we got that out the way. So today's video, we're coming back to Kendra G. She had a woman called in and she's looking to date, and she is stating that she is the head of the table. So we're gonna try to make this make sense and get to the video.
Phone up.
What is she doing?
Okay.
My name is Sade,
Sade, where you calling us from?
New York.
Sade's kind of
New
cute.
York, how old are you?
I am 30, just turned 30 in February.
Uh-oh.
30. When was your birthday?
The wall, fellas.
February 8th. I'm an Aquarius.
She's an Aquarius. This is Sade, New York, 30, is an Aquarius. You have any kids?
No ma'am, not ready.
No kids. What do
I've
you do for a living?
seen a lot of things.
Say again, sweetheart.
I've seen a lot of things.
What have you seen?
Just a lot with baby mamas and baby daddies, and I'm just like, no ma'am, no kids for me until I am ready and I find the right man.
I get
Until
it.
she finds the right man.
Marry
Fair
before you
enough.
carry.
Sade,
Good.
what do you do for a living?
I work in the hospital as an NA.
An NA at the hospital. This is Sade, 30, no kids. You say you had a birthday, so what zodiac sign are you?
Aquarius.
Is it Aquarius? Oh, I wrote that down. Aquarius. She lives in New York, no kids. What kind of man you looking for?
I am looking for a man who has goals, who knows what he wants. He isn't a jealous person because I do have a lot of talent. And what I experienced with a lot of men is that they get jealous when they see how talented I am.
What?
So it's like I've always been in competition
What?
with the guy that I'm in a relationship with.
Let me pause here. You're in competition with the guys you've been with? Something ain't adding up already. Let's get back to the video. I just have to stop there to point that out. Something don't sound right already. Sounds very fishy.
So what's some deal breakers for you?
Deal breaker is being a mama's boy. Definitely being a mama's boy.
I get
And
that.
it's not even the fact, it's being a mama's boy to the point that you're never around because you're with your mom all the time. She could tell you one thing about a person, you won't like them. Another deal breaker I have is, like I said, jealousy. Being jealous of somebody's talents, goals, their personality. Another one is being homeless.
What?
You dated a guy that was homeless?
Homeless? Are we serious,
So
y'all?
the situation, so back in 2016, I dated this guy and I found out he was cheating on me with a girl who killed her husband because she didn't have a place of her own because she was in one of the transitional houses.
What?
He did like the hobo thing, pretend you're asleep, and then, you know, the person leaves you at work, and then all of a sudden they moving all their stuff into your house, and you're like, whoa, we never discussed this. This never happened. Like, why are you moving into my place? And then I found out that he was cheating on me, and he was homeless, and he was waiting for the girl to get out of the transitional home so they could go buy a house together. I had a very wild life.
Hold on. Hold up. Did y'all hear this? Did you hear what she just said here? Okay, I'm gonna let the video play more here, but is it me? Or it sounds like all she deals with is Pookies and Ray Rays. Who the hell is dealing with a woman who kills her husband and then moving in stuff to the house without even knowing you're talking about a hobo? This is bad already. She comes off here and she's a very, very attractive, beautiful woman, but we can tell her choice in men is suspect. Let's get back to the video.
Yeah, that's a lot. Are they still together?
No, definitely not. And the funny thing is, this happened in 2016. It's now 2020, 22. He actually sent me, Kendra. When I say he sent me $50 through Cash App. I don't even know how he found my Cash App.
Seriously,
he
bro?
sent me $50 and was like, "Cause I still want to see you win." Cause I design clothes and stuff. I'm very artistic, and he's like, "I still want to see you win and be successful." I'm like, looking at the $50. I didn't even respond. I took the $50 though. Thank you.
Did.
But you could have sent more, because for all the trauma and the pain that you sent me through, you definitely owe me more than $50.
You chose the Pookie and Ray Ray. So I hate when people say this here. It goes both sides for women and men, okay? You said that you put me to you. No, you chose your Pookie and Ray Ray. So you know what though? You deserve what you get here. And same thing for my fellas. When you go ahead and choose a girl who's weaving and sailing up and is already out there in the streets like that and you crying boo-hoo, we are grown adults. When you choose bad, you gonna get bad, okay? So I don't want to hear that here. Let's get back to the video.
Oh God. I agree. Go more than $50. I want to go back to what you said with the guys you date you're always in competition. You're always in competition. How?
I don't understand.
Well, I like to say my genius area is art. I'm very artistic in every way. I sing, dance, play instruments, write music, design clothes. So a lot of the guys I would date would be guys that were into the stuff that I'm in, because it's a lot easier when you have somebody who's into the things that you're into.
Okay.
So a lot of the guys I did date were also into music, and I had dealt with a lot of them for a long time. I thought that my music wasn't good, but lately I've been stepping out of my comfort zone and letting people hear my music, and they're just like, "Why have you been sitting on this music for so long? You need to go." Well, I was like, "Well, you know, my ex is always set," and they're like, "You're really gonna listen to a man who is probably jealous of you." So I dealt with that.
I'm gonna pause here. I'm calling cap. Cap. Red flag. I'm saying that. I'll repeat it. I wish I had a loop button to say that here. Cap. Seriously? You're gonna say that your art has been downplayed by men? Here's the thing here. You might have dated a guy who probably says it probably sound like trash, and who's to say that your music probably did sound like trash here? But here's a question I want to ask to anybody here, and especially her if she ever finds this video, because somehow my videos get to the people Kendra G calls in. But has anybody in the professional field has contacted you, or was just some family and friends who said that your music was good? Because any boyfriend or girlfriend can say your music's bad, and any family or friends can say your music is good. All right. So I want to hear about that. And number two, when you talk about jealousy, people doing the same thing you're doing, once again, she is messing with Pookies and Ray Rays. I want to put this out there because no man who's on his purpose is on his job, let alone, let's go even higher. A high value man is not going to be jealous of his woman. Plain and simple. If anything, we are getting ours, and we want to make sure that she wins too as well, because she's under our covenant. Okay, but we're not going to be jealous. That is not the case. Only men who are jealous, if that is really the case, is guys who are not up to par, who are substandard, the lower than. Now, they can eventually raise themselves up, but let's know the distinction is Pookies and Ray Rays, and that's who she's choosing here, because true high value men don't act like this. Let's get back to the video.
Yes. Not professionally or anything. It's I write music to get through my emotions. That's everybody's been through a lot or whatever. You know, you got to find a way to release that emotion.
I get
from
that.
You know, going crazy and stuff. So I write music, not just lyrics. I do instrumentals. I do like the whole nine.
Okay.
And that's the way I deal with getting through everyday life.
Okay.
That's good for you.
Sade in New York, 30, Aquarius, no kids, an NA at the hospital, also an artist. When was your last relationship, Sade?
My last relationship was in 2018.
Okay.
Ooh, it's been a
You
while.
have to answer this question. When was the last time you
4
was intimate
years.
with a guy?
The last time I was intimate in the guy was in July of 2021.
So over like last year.
Almost a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So Sade, does the guy have to look a certain way?
Yes. he has to at least look presentable. There's people that just walk around and it's just like, do you care about yourself? And it's like, as long as you walk around neat, have a neat persona, and it matches your personality, because some people, they do have like a clean dress code, and then it's just like, what's going on here with your personality? But as long as you have a neat persona, you dress good, you're not dirty, no sagging pants, you know, that kind of thing. Look like you're going somewhere in life.
She attracts Pookies and Ray
Does
Rays.
he have to make a certain amount of money?
Yes, I will not date a broke man at all.
Here we
And that
go.
is the reason for that is because dating broke men or men that made less than me, and I know a lot of people are gonna jump in the comments and be like, well, as an NA, you don't make that much money, but baby, I'm in New York, I probably make a lot more money than the people down south. But the thing,
But let me cut her off. Just because you make a lot of money in New York, your cost of living is more. So you can make 100,000 in New York. It's like the equivalent of 60,000 everywhere else, like in certain other states here. So just because you make a lot, you live in a town that charges a lot. So it's offset. So I don't want to hear that here. Let's get back to the video.
that I found with broke men is that
Oh boy.
99% of the time they are going to be jealous of you because they are broke and they can't provide for you and they can't do what a man is supposed to do. So that messes with their self-confidence. And then when you have a lot of confidence and they see you going after everything that you wanted to go after, despite all the times that you were knocked down, you get back up and you're still chasing your dreams and making things happen, they start looking at themselves like, well, what in the world? And, you know, I can't be with somebody who makes less than me after having that experience.
Oh,
Y'all
so
hear
they
this?
were saying, didn't you date a guy that was homeless? So you're saying because of those...
I did not know he was homeless at the time because that guy, we did date prior to us getting back together. That was the second time we got back together. When I dated him the first time, he had an apartment. He was a manager at a store and everything. So, you know, everything was good. But, you know, I realized that a lot of times when men come back, and I think a lot of females need to hear this because they be running around, oh, my ex still obsessed with me, he always come back. A lot of times these men do not come back because they actually care for you or they love you or they just think that they missing out on something. A lot of times it's because they found out the person that they were with really isn't shit, excuse me, or they done fell into some type of mishap. And they're like, well, I know this person always cared for me and I'm going to come back because I know I could get what I want from this person because of how much she cared for me. I could always go back and I could always go back and use her.
I'm pausing here. You see all the word salad that she just said here? That was a whole lot of Caesar word salad. Extra croutons, ranch dressing with a whole lot of cap. Seriously? Have we heard her describe the type of man of quality? She stated what she wanted, but have we heard anything of quality? And for her past relationships, has she stated that she has been in actually a successful relationship with someone who's a good-natured man? Because I'm gonna keep repeating this over and over and over again. You call into a dating show, but you're picking and attracting Pookies and Ray Rays. That's the theme of this video. You are attracting Pookies and Ray Rays, and you are comparing them to all of us. We are not all that. Your bad decisions does not dictate all of us here. Let's get back to this video.
Oh, okay. So now what's the lowest the guy can make to date you?
Here we go.
I would say as long as I don't have a number, as long as he's able to take care of himself, he's able to pay all his bills, he don't have to ask me for money, I'm fine with that.
Sound like a Pookie and Ray Ray again.
New York.
Yes, most definitely.
Okay.
Local.
Can he have children?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
I would not be a man with kids.
No men with kids. What's the age range you want to date?
I'm 30, so I would say, do I want to go lower? The lowest I would go is 28, and the highest I will go is about 36, maybe.
28 to 36.
Okay. So 28 to 36. Okay, this is Sade in New York. The guy gotta be in New York. She's 30 and Aquarius. She has no kids. You can't have any kids. She's an NA at the hospital. She'll date 28 to 36. She's also a rapper. Sade, why do you think you're single?
Not a rapper. Well, I do rap, but I'm more of a singer.
Okay, give me 20
I don't
seconds.
consider myself a rapper.
Give us 20 seconds of you singing.
Oh,
Okay,
here we go. Let's see what she
I will
got.
tell you that I love you tonight, 'cause I know that I got time on my side. Where you going, where you leaving so soon?
You sound good.
Thank you.
She can carry a tune, but it's not where guys are being jealous over. You know, a lot of women who can, carry a tune and sing like that. A little bit off pitch there. I know Kendra put it on the spot, right? But from what she's saying earlier, that is not the tone of a man that's going to be jealous. Once again, unless you're dealing with some jacked up dudes. Let's get back to the video.
You're welcome. All right, Sade, why do you think you're single?
I'm single because I've been picking the wrong men. I can honestly
You
say
own up
that
to it.
a lot of women want to act like nothing, but I can honestly say I've been picking the wrong men, which
Thank
is
you.
why I took some time out to take some classes,
Wow. You took
about
classes?
relationships and knowing your self-worth, really understanding what a high value man is, understanding what your worth is as a woman and what you can bring to the table as a woman, which a lot of women need to realize that when you get yourself together and you really know your self-worth, you will become the head of the table, so.
You want to be the
And a lot of
you want to be the head
What?
of the table?
I am the head of the table.
You are
Oh,
the head of the
Lord.
table. So when you're with a
Yes,
guy,
I'm an investment. I
You're
am
an
an
investment.
investment. I need to, when they say secure the bag, I am the bag.
so with the
If you're the bag, then why are you constantly picking wrong, bad men who are Pookies and Ray Rays? Do you hear this? The over evaluation of oneself. Okay, we need to bring this down a couple of pegs here. That's why you single, because you gonna say you the bag, but you constantly choosing bad guys here. We need to bring our egos down if we really want to get what we want here. Let's get back to the video. That's crazy.
with the guy, are you still the head of the table?
Yes, I would say I'm still the head of the table. One thing in a relationship, a man provides, yes. And some would think that a man is the head of the table because he provides.
Yes.
But a woman, she's the whole package. If you really look, it's always the woman that's protecting the man, especially spiritually. And I think that's very important to protect.
Wait a minute. I pause a lot in this video. The woman is always protecting the man? What happened recently between Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith? Is Jada protecting Will right now? Is black women always protecting black men? Let's hear this crap she's gonna say here. I gotta let it ride.
Know how to protect your man spiritually. In any relationship, you can go up to any couple, especially a married couple that has survived marriage, and ask them, what has your wife done for you late? And he'll be like, oh, it was always my wife saying, I feel this about this person, or I felt this about this situation. And 99% of the time, she was the one who saved him from making dumb choices.
Okay, you backed up your theory. I like it.
No, you didn't.
Now,
that
what
was
is
horrible.
a high value man in your eyes?
A
let's see what you got
high
here.
value man is a family man. He's not out in the streets. He's taking care of business. He isn't out here pow pow, I want to shoot up everybody, pants hanging off the behind. He knows that his downfall is going to come from the type of woman that he's with, and he's not out here chasing any and every woman. He's going to be straightforward with you. He's going to have his goals in place. He's going to know what he wants, and he's going to know what a lot of men, they play with women. Men know within not probably less than 30 days, but I'm gonna go ahead and say between 30 to 90 days if they want to be with a woman or not. And you could tell by the way he's treating you. If he's not calling you the way he's supposed to, he's not planning dates, not taking you out, girl, he don't want you. He does not want you.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop the video here. What she gave that definition of a high value man. I will put the link in the description below. It went a little bit longer, but I want to stop it there. And let me just point out, she didn't give a description about a high value man. She was just giving the description probably what she was looking for a decent average guy. Women do not understand what actually high value is. When in actuality, she just needs a regular dude to be by her side and rock over to these end of these days here. So I want to bring this to the tribe here, especially for my men. You see a woman like this here, we know when we start talking to her, we need to run. Now, she can say that she's done all these things and she's done the class things of that nature, but the way that she's talking, that she does not know how to pick a man. Okay, everything that went down the line I said in this video about said man or her past, things of that nature, dealt with people, men are homeless, a guy who dealt with a woman who was married and killed her husband, which means that he was dealing with a woman who was actually married to someone here. So we need to question that kind of character here right now. I know people do what they do here, but wow, you're involved in a situation here. Then she keeps talking about all these other situations with men, with pants sagging and things of that nature. Here's the thing, she's not even dealing with men. She's dealing with boys, and she's in the wrong areas here. So what is she doing? She's calling Kendra up here. But you know what needs to happen, ladies? If you're in the same situation here, you need to redirect your energy to the location that you are finding these men. Are you looking for men on dating apps? Because we know how that's hit or miss. Are you actually out in the streets trying to talk to men? You know how hard it is for us to talk to you because you know we're worried about getting me too. There are so many things that are wrong in this video, but the one thing that she did say is that I own her for picking the wrong man, but what is she gonna do to change to pick the right man? I bring this to tribe because there are so many women like this here who, because of her past now, is judging all of us the same. We are not all Pookies and Ray Rays. We are not all wearing our pants hanging off our butts here. We are not shooting up everywhere like that. Some of us are, not saying some of us, the majority of us are productive human beings. We are taxpayers. We are here providing for our families and our kids. And we need to let women know that what you've been choosing is an outlier, that not all men are like this here. Comment, like, subscribe, click on the bell notification below. Let me know what you think about this video here. Let me know what you think about this woman and her requirements and what she said to Kendra G, and let me know if I am off base here. But until next time, I am that dude named Dave. See y'all later, YouTube world.